What up? It is Bones, and in this one, we're gonna do another DC Multiverse update. Now, in this one, we'll talk about some upcoming releases. We'll talk about some packages that I finally received, and I did pick up a couple of loose figures. Now, let's get into it. Let's first start off with some McFarlane news, and that is basically that there is a rumor that they are gonna release a wave, and that will be the Dark Father wave. Now, this is the counterpart of Darkseid from the Dark Metal universe, and so far they've only rumored to announce that they're gonna release Wonder Woman, Dark Metal Superman, which is actually one of my favorite characters, and if they do release that, it's gonna be just so awesome. Also, they're gonna release Robin King, which is another pretty cool, pretty awesome character. McFarlane's just on a roll here. They're really getting hitting their stride with their figures. They're fixing some of the problems that they've been having. The sculpts are becoming really smooth, and they just fit nice and snug. People are going crazy for a lot of the latest releases that they've been doing. So this is all good for McFarlane. Hopefully they'll be able to spread out and do more characters. Like in this wave, it seems that it's going to be the Wonder Woman, the Dark Metal Superman, and the Robin King. And it'll be a Build-A-Figure for Dark Father. But they might add Dark Knight Metal Batman in there. I'm not sure. But it's just awesome. An awesome time to be collecting McFarlane's 7-inch DC Multiverse line. So I'm really happy about that. Can't wait to get those. But like I said, there's tons of figures that people have been trying to get. Prices are going up online, and stuff selling out like that where you can't even get your order in. So that's really good for McFarlane and for us that collect DC Multiverse. Now, another thing that happened is that Target put up their pre-orders for Thomas Wayne Flashpoint Batman, and also the 2-pack of Nightwing and the Red Hood. Now, I was able to order 2 of these, so I'll have one to keep in the package, and then I'll have one to open and review and put up on the shelf, which will be pretty cool. But as of right now, they're sold out on Target, so you're gonna have to wait if you want to either pay higher price or wait longer and just buy them after everybody's done trying to scrounge them up. But I did make my orders, so mine are coming in hopefully, so I won't have to worry about it at first. So it's pretty cool. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump into the figures that I picked up and the packages that have come in. First off, let's do this one. Now, I don't know why, but I just really enjoyed this Dawnbreaker figure from the Dark Metals wave. Of course, where you get Murder Machine, Grim Knight, Dawnbreaker, and Devastator. And I don't know why I really enjoyed this figure. Now, I already have one that I started painting. I painted his power ring, and I painted his belt a little bit. So what I'm gonna end up doing is, I got this for 15 bucks, and so it was pretty cheap, but it didn't come with anything. But I do have extra stands, and then I still have the construct that goes on this figure. So I'm gonna actually put this guy with the construct and on the stand, and then I'll use the one that I have in the flight stand that I painted the ring on I'm gonna actually use that one. That I'm gonna make like add some more details with paint and just fix them up and make them more like a custom figure. So that's why I picked up this guy. But I really recommend this figure. It's pretty awesome, and once you get it in your hands, you'll be pretty happy with it. So I picked up another one of these. So that's 3. I have I have the one for my shelf, the one for my wall, and then this one. It's gonna be loose. So pretty cool. Let's go ahead and get into the packages. I have not opened any of these, so this is gonna be me opening these up and being able to review these and actually like open them for the first time, which is gonna be pretty sweet. So this one I got from Walmart. Let's open it up. Alright, so first up, oh, I know what this is. It's pretty heavy. Now this is another Devastator. Now of course I already opened this one up and I already reviewed him. It's on the channel and he's up there on the shelf with the rest of the figures. But this one is going to stay mint in box and go on my Multiverse wall that I'm building for the McFarlane DC Multiverse series. So he looks pretty clean, no damage on the box. So really happy to get this guy. Got him at Walmart, so he's gonna go onto the wall. So then I know what the other 2 are. They're gonna be 2 Grim Knights. Now of course I already reviewed Grim Knight and he's up on the shelf as well, but I want one for my wall and I want to actually customize one with a cape and add some painting details and paint his guns and maybe give him like 2 handguns. So that's why I picked up 2 more, but also because I'm sick like that.
God, you're sick.
So these are going to be going into the collection. Pretty awesome. So that's one. Now let's get another one. Now I know what this is, but Walmart's being pretty weird because like I have a lot of figures already pre-ordered with them, but they just send them like randomly and in weird packaging, and it's just been pretty strange. And then they don't send them in order. They send like some first and then some they don't send them on time. So like I say, sporadic. And then I knew I was getting this. And this of course is the Rebirth Joker. Now I have not picked one of these up, so this is the first time I'm gonna be opening one of these up. I did get 2, so one will be open so I could review it, and one will be for the collection to put on the wall. But he looks pretty good. This is the Rebirth Joker. Like I said, I haven't taken a closer look at him, but I'll be doing that pretty soon. This box I actually got from eBay, and I did not pay too much for these. What was it, like 43 bucks? So you're looking at about 20 bucks a figure, which was not bad. It's pretty much like retail. And like I say, it's going to be the Rebirth Flash and the Rebirth Joker. Now, like I said, I did get 2 of these. I actually got 3, but for right now I got 2. Because I am going to customize one and open one and leave him in the way he was originally released, and then one for my wall for my collection. But I do look at both of them and just decide, you know, comparing the paint apps, and if anything's loose in the boxes or if the boxes are damaged, that'll tell me which one I'll actually open up. But now I have the 2 Rebirth Jokers, but I'm still waiting for one more. But I think I'm going to customize that one. So now this one is another one I have on order, but they haven't sent me any. This one I bought on my own. But this one I think I'm only going to get 2 because there's not really any customizing that I want to do to this figure. I don't really see anything that I want to do, so I'm just going to get 2, one just to open and one for the wall. But this is the Flash Joker, but I actually have never had one of these in my hand. But he looks pretty good. So I'll be reviewing this one. Pretty happy to get that guy. And then we got this one. This one is from Amazon. Here we go. This is the 2-pack of the Flash and Red Death, Batman Earth 52. Now this is another one that everybody's been trying to get. They've been splitting them and selling either figure for about 40-50 bucks when you could buy this for about 40-50 bucks, which really seems like crazy to me, but I mean that's how the aftermarket is. But I did order this from Amazon like a month ago, and it's finally here. Now I will be buying another one of these. I'll just pick my spot. Like I might go ahead and order it as quickly as I can, or I might wait a little while and see if the prices go down. But I will definitely be picking up another one to keep in box, and this one will be opened so I can review it. But I really want to get Red Death and put him with his Dark Knight brothers. He's gonna look awesome. So I'll probably put this Flash and the other Flash next to each other, and then I'll put the Red Death with the other Dark Knights. It's gonna be awesome. Really happy to pick this up. Been seeing a lot of reviews, but now it's gonna be my turn to open this up. So pretty happy about that. Okay. Now I did pick this up from GameStop, and actually I've had this for a while, maybe like almost 3 weeks, and I just haven't opened it, even though I know I have it. I've been trying to get through other stuff like my shelf, my multiverse, my Mattel multiverse shelf, and the figures that I had that I wanted to do little reviews on. So I've been trying to get all that done. That's why I haven't opened these up yet. First up, we have Infected Superman from the Merciless wave. Pretty cool. And then we have this is like kind of a metal Batman, kind of like he has the Rebirth costume on, but I think it's known as Dark Knight's Batman. Pretty wicked looking. And then we have the Batman Who Laughs with the Tyrant wings. And then finally, we have Robin Crow. Now, you're gonna think I'm crazy, but I actually have 2 more sets of these coming, which will mean I'm gonna have triples and doubles of each of these figures. Like I said, some of these will be from my wall, and some will be to open, and maybe some will be to customize. Right now, I'm thinking that I'm just gonna display one in the flight stand with the like like crazy grasping hands, the alternate hands that he has. And then I'm going to put one on a regular stand with the fisted hands. So that's how I'm going to work that out. And then the Batman, I'm going to open one and leave him how he is. And then I'm going to open one and customize him with like added paint, which I've seen a lot of people do online. And then I'm going to leave one in package for the collection wall. Really digging that guy's cowl. And now the Batman Who Laughs with the Tyrant Wings. I have 2 more of these coming. I'm going to have one open the way he normally comes with the wings. I'm going to have one in package. And then I'm actually going to open one and then use some of his parts with another Batman Who Laughs, the original release. I'm going to mix them together and make like an ultimate Batman Batman Who Laughs with like his hands like this and with that open, that like screaming jaw face. And it's gonna be pretty cool. I hope it works out. But I got all those plans in my noodle. And then of course you have the hardest part of this wave, which is gonna be the Robin Crows, or Robin Earth Negative 22. Now the reason this is gonna be the most difficult part is because each one of these comes with one Robin, but there is actually 3 different versions of the heads. Like, this is how I finally figured out what the difference is. One of the heads is just like grimacing, like grinning, just like with his teeth clenched, and then one has like a little bit more open mouth, which I think is this one. Yes, this one. And then the third one actually has like his mouth like completely wide open, like he's gonna like bite you. So that's how you could tell the difference, is the opening of the mouth. Now, I have 2 more of these coming as well, but I'm not sure which versions I'm gonna get. So I kind of gonna hold off on buying anymore until I actually know which ones I'm gonna get. But eventually, I'm gonna have to get each head in a closed package, and then each head open. And that's all I want. I don't want any other ones. I'm not going to do no custom work or anything like that. So I just want 6, but they have to be a certain head. So McFarlane really dropped the ball on this one, and he's making a lot of people struggle. And actually, the price of these is not going down, it's going up, because everybody's trying to look for all 3. So that's really a problem. But I will do it. Eventually I'll do it, and I'm gonna have I'll show it to you guys. When I do it, I'll do a video on just my Batman Who Laughs custom with his 3 Robin Crows with the chains. It's gonna be epic. So that's like one of my goals that I want to do. So eventually I'm gonna do it. So I'm really happy to get these. This one is getting open, so that I know for sure. Whew. And the final box, as you can see, I got this from Costco. I was gonna go look for it at the actual Costco, but then I saw that online I actually got a better deal than in the store, so I just got it online so I wouldn't have to go looking for it. The Spin Master Big Batmobile. Now the thing about this is that it's advertised for a 12-inch figure, but if you slide the 12-inch figure, he could just like lay inside the cockpit, and it's like not really to scale. And if you actually open it up, 6-inch and maybe even 7-inch, but I think it's more like 6-inch, will fit side by side like a regular Batmobile, which is going to be pretty cool. So I am going to customize this and put some seats in there so you could sit 2 figures, which of course will probably be Batman and Robin. But I'm really happy to pick this up. I've seen tons of people have these, and I hadn't picked one up, so I had to get online and get myself one. But it looks pretty cool, so we'll be doing a video on this as well. I'll be making a video whenever I do the customization and stuff. Oh, it's a lot of stuff. Alright, we're almost done. Now, I did pick up 3 loose figures for my DC Classics collection. First, let's go ahead and do... This is a DC Select Sculpt or DC Superheroes Mattel release, and it is called the Shadow Batman. Now, I actually have 2 of these already. I have a loose one on my shelf, and then I have one in package actually, but that one's in storage. But I do know I have it. But I picked this one up because I actually got it really cheap, like 25 bucks. And I've always wanted the head. Now the reason I want just the head is because I've been working on Nightfall Azrael, but this figure is from the, like, in the DC Classics style, because they did release an Azrael Nightfall figure, but it was like DC Direct, and they've done other like small, like 3-inch ones and 4-inch ones, but I actually want one in the style of DC Classics. So I've actually been working on this, and I've been making a little bit of progress. So this is actually the body of a Azrael from, I think, wave 16 of DC Classics. And the head that was usually on this body was like a more like robotic head. But in the Nightfall, the more known head is kind of like this one, but it's just metallic blue. So I'm gonna end up, see, this guy had like some blades, like big blades for wings, and he had these like connections from his gauntlets to his side, and I actually used those to make like these thigh pockets that Azrael always has. So now I made him look like that, and I also put my own cape, which is more in the style of the Nightfall Azrael. And I need to get this head and put it on this body, and then I'm going to paint it up, and then I'm going to do a little bit more detail painting. Like, I'm going to paint the lower legs all black, add some high yellow, like really bright yellow, to some parts. This is the customizing I've been doing, and in the end I'll make a video on it and show the final product, which will be pretty cool. So I got that to work on. Now I finally picked up Batgirl from the 2-pack of her and Azrael, which goes on my 2-pack shelf. Now I just did the video showing my shelves if you want to check it out, and I said that there's a space missing for Batgirl, and now I finally picked her up. I didn't pay too much, I think 25 bucks, but it's gonna be awesome to get her finally where she goes. I'll even put a clip here. And I'm really happy to get her and fill in that little gap. So now I'm just missing a couple more figures to have my 2-pack shelf complete. And then this is a figure I don't really know that much about, but he is from the DC Signature Collection, which I have a shelf up there dedicated to these figures. And I have a Saint Walker, which is like a Blue Lantern, but he's like an alien. And I did not know much about this guy, but now I found out that he's a pretty like creepy lantern, like a like a creepy character. Like, he actually kills and uses rings and uses their spirit. It's pretty complicated, but it's Larfleeze, and At first I was like, he looks kind of goofy and stuff, but if you read up on him, he's actually like pretty sinister and pretty creepy. So I got him pretty cheap. I think it was like 23 bucks. When usually he goes for a good price, maybe like 40 bucks. So that's why I went ahead and pulled the trigger on him. And like I said, he's gonna go up there next to Saint Walker because I do have that figure, and he'll be added to the DC Signature collection. Pretty cool. Happy to have him. This is what makes this fun for me, is that I have my shelves and I know I'm missing figures, and I just keep hunting and hunting until I get a good price on them, and eventually I try to complete like the whole line, which is just, you know, it's something I do. It's fun for me, and in the end I'm gonna have an awesome DC Classic, DC Multiverse, DC Signature, all collection, which is gonna be pretty cool. So anyways guys, that's it. I know this is probably gonna be a long one because that was a lot of stuff to open up, but now I'll be bringing you reviews on these figures that I've just opened up, which is gonna be pretty fun. And that's it for now. Stay safe out there. Keep collecting. See you on the next one.